How's it going, guys? We are back in the video here, and it's going to be the strategies that I'm using right now in February. I changed a few things since the last tuner/patch because of the energy as well, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Let's hop into this video right now. Looking at my strategies here, I'm going to go over everything and explain to you why I do things the way I do them, alright? So, behind the net to me is the meta. I always will die on that hill. Behind the net to me is the best offensive strategy that you can run. I just think it'd be foolish to not run it. Behind the net, I do that for every single line. It depends on how you play, I guess. I will say, though, if you're someone that likes to get a lot of more, like, rebound, juicy goals, you gotta go, obviously, crash the net. I don't think Overload's very good, personally. I'm not a big believer in Overload. I never really messed with it. But for me, behind the net's the play. Controls the puck down low behind the net, cycle the puck down low, and use quick puck movement to open up scoring opportunities in the slot. And, well, guess what, guys? Scoring slot goals is very much so the meta this year as well. Just try to pop out to the middle, bang, wrist it home. You get plenty of goals that way. So that is absolutely what you guys should be focused on there. And for me, I mean, that's what you got to keep behind the net. Carry/jump, 0. Just keep it on 0. You want your AIs to be ready to, you know, be carrying it in. Don't mess with the dump. There's no reason to dump it in. Obviously, I don't think it's really good at all. I mean, I don't know. I guess some people, you like dumping. I personally don't. Cycle/shoot, put it on 0 as well for cycle. You want your AI to be ready for the cycle passes. That's to me the most important thing to do. And then the efficiency/energy, that is something that I did change since the last video, okay? So I had this more in the middle-ish. Now I have it more towards efficiency. And the reason why is because I feel like when it's closer to energy, especially now after the tuners and the patches, your guys get gassed a lot earlier and a lot quicker. So to me, I think it's better to put it more towards efficiency. I'm going to really try to, you know, see if that really makes a huge difference for me. But I think it does for sure, because energy, you don't want your guys being 100% dead. I was having a lot of issues like that recently where I was like, oh, my, you know, every line is tired, especially if there's no whistles for a little bit. You can't make the quick line changes. So it's really a lot of line changes have to be made, but unfortunately with no whistles, it can be a little bit risky sometimes to make those line changes. But I put it over there. Don't block/block. I put it over here. It's a little bit past the efficiency/energy bar here, and it's solid. I mean, I don't want it to be, you don't want it to be on 10, and the reason why I say you don't want to put it on 10 is because if you have it on 10, sometimes your AIs sometimes actually try to block it too much to the point where they actually end up screening your goalie, and your goalie lets in really bad goals. So that's something to keep in mind as well. But all of the other strategies are exactly the same here. Like offensive line 1, 2, 3, and 4 are identical. So let's move on to the next batch of strats. Defensive strategies here. These also are all identical. I put hold line/pinch on 0. I don't want my guys pinching. I really don't. There's all context of strategies as well, depending on the time of game. If I'm down a goal, say it's in the third period especially, I will be going full pressure and full attack and getting my defense to pretty much pinch all the time. But that's only just in certain situations, right? You're not starting the game that aggressively unless you're just a maniac, honestly. But put these all at 0. Cycle/shoot as well. Put that on 0. I don't mess with anything else here because these strategies have worked for me for many years now. They really have. And this year, I will say that this year I'm definitely way better at the game than I was last year. So for me, guys, for my money, I think absolutely put it on 0. And that's the play, right? So leave it there. At the power play is not a huge deal to look at, but for me, what I run on the power play, I actually don't mess with like the distributor, the finisher, and the puck carrier stuff. I really don't. I'm not sure how much of a factor that really is, but I don't really worry about that. I'm not like, oh, you know, I just added this player in my line. Let me make sure Lemieux's the finisher. I really don't care, honestly. I just try to make the passes to, you know, to the right players and try to make the right shots, but I really don't worry about that kind of stuff. I don't. The face-off formation, obviously you want that to be on normal. Power play formation, you want that to be on umbrella. I think umbrella's probably the best one to me. I can definitely respect shooting. I just think umbrella is the best one. I like it how my guys set up personally. I understand why you feel like you don't like it that much, though. But for me, I get a lot of power play goals like that. My power play clicks at like a very high rate sometimes. So I think in touch-ups, I think I had like a, I don't know, 40% power play like success rate. It was pretty high. So Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of the umbrella, and then when it comes to offensive pressure, put it on standard, leave it on that for the power play. Power play carry slash jump, put that on 0 as well. The power play breakout, I go 5 back, so everyone's kind of ready, and you can pass it to anyone that you need to. I would just kind of keep it simple there. Quick breakout, you want to put that on close support here as well. And yeah, I mean, that's what I would do here for the most part. Just leave it all like that. Close support's good because you guys want to have everyone just kind of supporting each other and obviously just being ready for the passes that need to be made. This umbrella as well. I mean, for the power play, I didn't really have to want to show you too much, but then you have the penalty kill here, which the penalty kill, I do a diamond here. I think a diamond is the best one. It's great for covering umbrella power plays, and I really don't give up many power play goals, and in fact, I think I get a lot of short-handed chances, so I'm a believer that my penalty kill is very good, and I definitely think diamond's the play. Put it on normal for face-off formation as well. Don't mess around here. Just be smart. Keep it on normal here, guys. And then for all the penalty kill, it's the same. And then, of course, for this, I mean, you have no choice to play the triangle in a 3-on-3, well, not 3-on-3, sorry, 5-on-3, or even a 4-on-3 penalty kill situation, all right? So that's how it works for the penalty kill. And now let's look at the actual team strats. 2-2 passive, 1-2-2 red is what I currently run for the forecheck and the neutral zone. I'm not really a person that likes to trap. I actually really did trap a lot in NHL 23, but this year I just don't think it really works as much. I feel like when I play against people that have like the 1-4 and I see their one guy back, maybe I'll just blow by, especially before the tuners and patches recently, but I really do think that these strats are the play. Your forecheck I could definitely understand you want to change, and 1-2-2 passive kind of, again, it's more of like the passive style, obviously, that's what it says, but for me, it depends on the game, right? I mean, if there's someone that is not really giving you much, they're not turning it over a lot, I find that this can give me a lot of chances to actually, you know, have interceptions to turn it over, right? Like, they'll force a pass, and my guy will be ready for it, like my right winger, because of the passive, it'll be ready to, you know, to stop the breakout passes, as it says. The neutral zone, 1-2-2 red. They'll hold the neutral zone and apply pressure to the breakout at the end of the line, at the red line. And I don't know, I think it's fine. I feel like sometimes my neutral zone is a little bit weird, but yesterday I played very well in a tournament. I'll show you guys that video pretty imminently. Today, I would say I'll probably upload it. But yeah, I'll put that 1-2-2 red. Trap slash forecheck in the middle. I just always keep it in the middle. Just try to keep it, you know, a little bit of both. A little bit of both. You don't want to be completely one side. Having it all the way on trap, I don't think is a good thing. Having it all the way on forecheck, I don't think is a good thing. So you don't want to be too passive, and you also don't want to be too aggressive. That's why you got to be in the middle a little bit, I think. Defensive pressure, I go contain puck. Defensive strategy, collapsing. That's something I will say this right now. I think since NHL, I'm going to go as far as say, since NHL 20, I probably have not changed defensive strategy from anything besides collapsing. I really don't. I think collapsing is 100% the best defensive strategy. And I would also say the big thing is this, guys. I mean, defensive pressure, like, if I'm down goals early, even, that's when I'm flipping it to high pressure. I mean, it's that simple. If I need a goal in game, I will make the change to put it to high pressure and try to create more scoring chances and try to create more goals. But always to start the game, contain puck, defensive strategy, collapsing, offensive pressure, standard to start. Same thing though. If it needs to get crazy, I go full attack. If I need juice or goals, we're scoring. We're gonna score goals. We might give up goals, we might give up 2-on-1s, breakaways, but you need to get aggressive sometimes in the game. But to start, always start with standard. Control breakout is strong side slant. I've been kind of using that one for quite a bit now here as well. It works out for me. And then the quick breakout, I actually do leave zone early. All right, so that's an aggressive one. That's a change here that it's aggressive. It really is. It might be a little bit too aggressive for your guys' liking, and I understand that. Quick breakout, leave zone early. I believe that's also a change from my last strategy video here, and I just think that it creates so many odd man rushes, 2-on-1s, and just so many goals I've scored just because of this strategy alone, straight up. So those are my strategies, and I'll show you guys some of my settings, like when it comes to like my camera and all that stuff. Settings, I have auto zoom off, cameras overhead. I prefer up. The player indicator size, I put it on small. Everything else I believe is left exactly the same as like default. I didn't really change anything else. Puck highlights on medium. Puck size is normal. The score clock's the same. When it comes to controller settings, there's really not much like different. I personally use skill stick. I like skill stick a lot. Auto backskate, make sure that's off. Camera relative. Vibration I have off. I might turn that back on at some point, but for now I'm probably so used to just having it off. Online pass assist, you want to put it on 95, okay? And that's kind of all the settings, guys. That's all the settings, all right? So hopefully you guys, got all the questions answered you needed, and I always appreciate you guys watching. Hey, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek at 3 E's, and be sure to join my Discord to talk to me, followers, and subscribers of the channel, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.